Hope you're doing really well. At the weekend, I went up to Dartmoor, nearby where I live, and I was shooting with the guys from Brooks, who had sent me these cool bikepacking bags. So I loaded up my stove, my tent. We went off to explore some amazing, beautiful places that are really close to where I live, but stuff that I've not even seen before. I still can't believe that there's stuff I've not ridden yet around here. But anyway, so I asked those of you that follow me on Instagram, and if you don't, why not? But anyway, the people on Instagram, I asked whether they'd be interested in me doing a little video looking at the bags. So that's what I'm doing. As I mentioned, I only went briefly up to Dartmoor, so this isn't a review. I'm just going to talk you through the main features and show you how they work, and that's about it. So the whole range is called Scape. Kind of clunky. I guess it's based on Escape, but these are billed as travel bags. So I don't think they're solely for bike packing. It's for if you're transporting stuff. I guess they'd be good if you are in lockdown and going out for a bike ride and being self-sufficient. You can pack lots of stuff should you need to. There's a bunch of other bags that I haven't got yet, like there are smaller bar bags. There's a little saddlebag and a medium saddlebag, and a lot of these things are interchangeable, so you can attach a small bag onto the top of this big seat bag so you can access things more easily. Although why you'd need to do that, I don't really know, because you've got all these other bags. I suppose maybe if you didn't have these other bags. Anyway, the styling of the whole collection keeps Brooks' kind of classic aesthetic, but blends that with something really functional. Obviously, you wouldn't want kind of like tweed and leather bags. If you're bikepacking, it's going to be heavy and impractical. So Brooks have managed to combine their kind of traditional look with something that's really modern. All the bags are, according to Brooks, 100% waterproof. They have got really nifty zips that should keep out all the water. I haven't tested this. This isn't a review. I'm just telling you what Brooks say. At some point, maybe I should chuck them all in the bath and see if my stuff stays dry. Although I won't test that out using anything like a camera or something. But they have some nifty features like these really nice zips that I will give you a close-up of later. But let's start talking about the bags I've got. So let's begin by looking at the bar bag. As I mentioned, there are various different kinds of bar bag, but this is the one that is aimed squarely at bike packers. It is built around a kind of holster design. So this bit here is literally just a holster for this waterproof dry bag. So the dry bags are, as the name suggests, entirely waterproof, and I'm normally in two minds about this system of having a dry bag and a holster. I quite like integrated bags where it's an all-in-one sort of thing, but since using these I've kind of come around to it, because what I like is you can just grab the dry bag out without having to unbuckle and take everything off your bike. So you grab a dry bag, you can easily get in and out of it, and I like that. The reason this one is pretty cool is because it's got two compartments inside. So you could maybe have all your dry stuff in one end and all your wet stuff in the other end. The only downside with the two compartments is if they're not kind of evenly filled, then I would imagine it would be unbalanced and you'd have to make real sure that it doesn't slide out of the holster. But yeah, that's what it's like. It's just a standard dry bag, but with some nice touches like Brooks logos, and everything is really well made, as you would expect from Brooks. I think this retails at £115. So I don't really know how that compares to other bikepacking bags. I haven't bought any bikepacking bags in a long time, because once you've got a set, you don't really need to. But nice to try these out as well. When the dry bag's in the holster, it's secured by using these straps. You've got some decent straps for attaching it to the bars. I have used these foam inserts because of all my cabling around the front. The set ships with these foam inserts and also some additional little clips to make sure it's really secure at the front. Here's your top tube bag, and I'm just going to take this off so I can show you the zip a little better. Everything is attached using these Velcro straps. And what's nice about them is they are smooth on the inside, so it's not going to rub your frame, hopefully. Although I would still protect it with helicopter tape. Anyway, let's get this off and have a look. here is the little top tube bag, and here is the zip that I was telling you about. As you can see, it's a really nice finish, and it's like a sealed zip, so it's waterproof and should keep all the water off your phone or your camera. It is nice and functional, slim enough that you're not going to catch your inner thighs when you're pedaling, and like the rest of the stuff, it looks nice. Here is the frame bag. Ugh, why am I doing this in such an impractical way? Anyway, this frame bag is similar to the top tube bag. It's got this nice kind of boxy construction with sharp edges that looks pretty neat, and it's got two compartments, one on each side. This side has a YKK zip and the other side has a fully waterproof zip, and inside this compartment you have got another little compartment that you probably can't see. Let me remove some of this stuff. You have another zippered compartment that is pretty handy for putting stuff you really don't want to lose, like your keys and whatnot. This one retails at £85. Interestingly, it is designed to fit most frames, and I was surprised that it fitted mine because I ride a small bike and it's got a slanted top tube, so sometimes that can make it hard to get a frame bag to fit. But this one fits mine. I wonder what that would mean for larger riders. If you had a big bike, is it going to be really small? Who knows? Throughout this whole video, you can kind of hear my brakes going. Also, my camera is really wonky. Oh my God. Anyway, last bag to show you. This is the Scape seat bag, again aimed squarely at bike packers. I fit my tent in here and my sleeping mat, inflatable mat, and various other things, a jacket. It has an 8-litre capacity, so you can get quite a lot in here. It's similar to the bar bag in that it's a holster and dry bag construction, so it's two separate elements. You've got this bit that attaches to the seat post and here to the saddle rails, and it has these sturdy clips to hold it in place, and then inside you've got the waterproof seat bag, which is what holds the 8 litres of stuff. This is pretty cool because it's got a valve on it, so you can let the air out of it and really squish your stuff down, super compact, so that you can fit the most amount of stuff in, really. I believe there's a weight limit on what you're supposed to keep in this. Let me just check my computer. It does say max load 3 kilos, so I guess you wouldn't want to jam too much stuff in there, but I don't know if you'd really want to carry more than 3 kilos on the back of your bike in one of these, because no matter how hard you cinch it down, it's going to wobble around like a big tail. Like the front bag, it has got a roll top closure, so the easiest way of packing and unpacking is just to take the whole bag out, get your stuff in, roll it down as tight as you can, and then let the air out with the air valve thingy-mabob. I believe there's a hole in the bottom of this so that water can drain out. Where? In the dry bag, maybe? The other thing is it's got a really sturdy base because it's designed to kind of work as a mudguard as well if you're riding, and obviously if you're going to be bouncing up and down and riding off-road, you might get a bit of tyre buzz on the underside of the bag, so it's important that that bit is really robust, and it does appear to be. It's got this daisy chain construction at the top. Can you see that? Let me show you. There. Daisy chain construction at the top so that you can attach lights and bits and pieces like that. And let me just spin it around. You have got reflective logos. That is your lot. That's the Brooks Scape bikepacking setup. I believe the front is 110, this is 115. The top tube bag is 80 or thereabouts. Let me just see what the frame bag is. It's 85 quid. So what's that make for the whole lot? I don't know, you do the maths. Anyway, I hope you found it interesting taking a quick look at these products by Brooks. This isn't a sponsored video in that it's paid for by Brooks, but they did send me the bags for nothing because I was doing a shoot for them at the weekend. So make of that what you will, just wanted to be entirely transparent. If you've got any more questions about bike packing or gravel riding or a combination of the two, please let me know. That's kind of what I'm really enjoying doing at the moment, and I feel like I've got lots of stuff to share about that, so ask me any questions below, and let's hope that before long we're all allowed to load up our bikes and our tents and go bike packing again. I can't wait. See you later.